get through this with the promotion for this month. Yeah. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. So let us start with to go through the promotion that we have for the 3 countries here. So for this session, we are covering for Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. So let us start with Malaysia promotion. So Malaysia promotion right now we have buy now, pay later with Atomy program with 3 easy payments. So we have 4 packages for you to choose from. So just try out all the products, because some of the products you may not have tried yet, due to budget and all. For this round, we make it simple for you. We have this 3 easy payments program with Atomy. And then we go for the next one. So this month also, we have this new promotion. This is the new air fryer, the pink color. So this is a very feminine look. Previously we have this green color. Now this time we have this air fryer with a more feminine lychee pink color. The new one. So this May month we have this purchase with purchase promotion. You can actually with purchase of this new lychee pink air fryer, you will get Tesora airtight containers with only at 5 ringgit. Okay, and this one also we have eSpring cartridge promotion. So with eSpring cartridge purchase, you can get purchase with purchase 4 pieces porcelain dinnerware set, yeah, with only 16 ringgit. And let's go to the next one. Okay, this is just really a reminder. So for even Facebook actually took down 1.3 billion fake accounts, while Instagram found 95 million fake accounts. So we want to encourage those you reach out to more of your friends to really, when they want to sign up or don't buy from online or normally online the fake accounts, right? Just sign up with us, and then we will actually get you through for the genuine and the original products from us. Sign up as ABO or APC. And this month also in Malaysia we have two workshops. Yeah, 2 workshops. One of it is actually open to all. Talk about women health from within. So it is a new launch for a probiotic for women. It's actually held on 10 May, 11 May, and 12 May. So it's already passed, but you can actually click on the link to actually view the replay. And then we have upcoming also, there's a care. We talk about how to actually care for your water, use a safe water using eSpring. And there's a live session also for Amway Core Plus. Amway Core Plus session, Ask Me Anything, is some sort like a yum cha chit chat session. So please go to the e-newsmagram to find out more information how to join this session. Yeah. And then let's come to Singapore. So Singapore, we have this Singapore virtual race starting the race period starting from 1st May until 30th June. So the registration period will be from 1st May until 7th June. So it is actually setting 200,000 km for the virtual run in 60 days. Okay, and also there's the Amway Singapore virtual race packs as well to offer. And these are the power pack offered in May. So the power pack actually, the power pack is actually a value pack, you can save more. And when you choose a friend to buy, means that the power dual pack, you can actually save more. Check out the savings, yeah, from the friend or from people who actually invited you here. And then for artistry also, we have this promotion where with every spend of 180 ringgit on artistry products, you can choose to get any of this in this diagram, any of this in a very, very special price. And we have new product, Neutralite Vitamin D Dual Action. So it's a new launch. With 1 tablet only, it can actually support your energy for 8 hours. revive, revitalize, and re-energize. Very, very interesting, this one. 8 hours, the energy. And then this one is a slim, how to get trim and fit challenge. Starting weighing in January until June 2022, weighing out March and August. So you have to simply just form a group of 3, and then you can actually join this program already. And there's actually a jumpstart kit and then a pack for you to also choose from to actually go through this program. Do check out more information with the friends who bring you here, yeah. And then in May month also, so for those sponsors, we will actually receive $20 e-coupon for every new ABO, provided that the new ABO they sign up actually use the 3 times 10 e-coupon. Consider they have to utilize all the 3 e-coupon, consider 1 count. So 1 count and minimum to have 3 ABOs, they can actually get 20 e-coupon for the sponsor to get 20 e-coupon for every new ABO they sign up. Okay, for provided the new ABO utilize the e-coupons. And then it's also there's a promotion also for free renewal for those who sign up in 2021. New ABO sign up in 2021, this year can enjoy free renewal. Okay, let's come to Indonesia. So Indonesia have this Atmosphere Sky and Atmosphere Mini promotion. So for this, if let's say you purchase Atmosphere Sky or Mini, you can actually get this 3-in-1 handheld vacuum with a very special price at 900,000 rupiah, and also this this Atmosphere Mini sticker cover, and it also offer on easy payment for 24 months, zero interest. And we have this promotion also in May month. You can actually spend on either Nutrilite Artistry or personal care with a total of 1.3 million rupiah, and you can actually get to buy any of this product with 128,000 rupiah only. So the entitlement, the product that eligible for buying are this: Nutrilite, Artistry, and personal care. And for Indonesian market, there's a content hub, okay, launch for you to find all the information in Amway Content Hub. Yeah. So for the Emagram, there's actually in the Content Hub has actually being structured and organized properly for you to find easy on digital mode. Okay. So these are the promotion that we covered for 3 countries. Now, today highlight, we have 2 great speakers. So I would like to invite the first speaker, Miss Helen Wee. So Miss Helen Wee, before she retired, she actually worked in the bank and finance industry before. And then she's a wellness enthusiast, very, very passionate into wellness and very knowledgeable in healthcare. Today, she's going to share with us how to boost our metabolism for overall health. Please put 111 of flowers to welcome Miss Helen Wee to share with us.
Thank you, Chin. Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself. Like Chin has very kindly give a profile of myself. So tonight my sharing is metabolism, and I also want to thank. First of all, I want to thank my Diamond Janet and Diamond Edwin to give me this opportunity, privilege to share with you some knowledge of mine. And I'm under the leadership of Casey and Tony. So let me start by sharing my slide. Okay, can you see the slide? Oh, hold on. I need to press share screen, right? Oh, okay. Chin, can you see the slide?
Yes, Can see now. Can see
yeah.
now.
Right.
You have to put on
This
presentation.
one, is it better?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Good. You're good, Helen.
So this one is the topics I'm going to share is about metabolism. So I'm sure everybody know a little bit about metabolism because it's our life, right? So very quickly from this picture, you can see you eat your food and you digest it and you have energy. So what do you need? You need the metabolism of your body, right? So let me explain in detail. So how energy is used. So you need energy to breathe, right? Breathing, circulating your blood, controlling your body temperature, contracting muscles, digesting your food and nutrients, eliminating your waste through urine and feces, functioning of the brain and nerve. So when you have all this energy, you are as good as you're alive, right? So very quickly, I want to explain a little bit more. So metabolism refers to the biochemical processes that your body uses when converting the food, which is in calorie, into energy to sustain your life and to support physical activities, whether you exercise or non-exercise. So just now I already mentioned the processes. So the rate at which you burn calorie or energy is called your metabolism race. Excuse me, my throat is a little bit dry today. This number include what? Your basal metabolism rate. Basal means the very basic of the metabolism rate your body need to function. The number of calorie need to support essential function, like when you're at rest, like breathing, circulating blood, and calorie burn. So plus other metabolism rate will make your total body metabolism rate. So now if you have a quick look at this picture, so we consume, into our body, carbohydrate, fat, protein, and others, all the vitamin, mineral, nutrients. This is providing you chemical engineer and energy. So once you consume, you have ATP, then convert to body energy currency. We call it the currency, which is you need the metabolism to run, then you produce the heat. Here also ATP produce the heat. Then from that on, you have the chemical waste. In a simple form, mean your carbohydrate, water, and feces. So it's a very simple process that make you understand what does metabolism do. So just now I mentioned about basal metabolism, right? This is the metabolism rate that your body at rest. It's vitality. So to improve, necessary to improve your basal metabolism to promote metabolism. So your total metabolism is your basal metabolism plus your metabolism when you are active. So it's a movement of cell. The highest the metabolism, the better the overall basal metabolism. What happened to metabolism rate in age? The effect of aging. Because different age group has different metabolism rate. So according to here, this is an example, metabolic cycle of skin cell. You see, our skin cell metabolize. So if you are at age 20, you take 28 days, right? Because you have a more robust metabolism rate. When you are age 60, it will take you 100 days. Because when we age, our metabolism rate also reduce. So there are three main parts of the human body calorie consumption. Because when we mention about energy output, right, we use, we count by calorie, right? So what are the body calorie consumption? First, like I say, BMR, which is basal metabolic rate. So every time you hear the BMR, it's about account for your 65 to 70 of the body total calorie expenditure. That is to say that if you look at the calculation of your calorie need, the basal, that means the very basic one for your body to function is your weight, is your height, is to ensure that you have a very basic calorie to run your body organ. Later on, I will show you another graph, another diagram. So the calorie required for physical activities, because of the 100% of metabolism rate. So basal BMR is about 65 to 70, 15 to 30 is for your physical activities. And then what happened to calorie needed to digest your food is another 10. So you add all this up is 100%. So the basal metabolic rate account for most of the calorie consumption of the human body. It is to say people with a slow, let's say if you have a slow metabolism rate, you are at a disadvantage, because when you want to lose weight, but there is a great chance of gaining weight because you don't burn well. Or the metabolism help you to burn. And I'm showing you this picture. So according to this picture, your major organ in your body, your brain, your heart, your liver, and your kidney, the major organ, they need 58% of your basal metabolism rate. So if you have a very good BMR, you will have very good function of all your organ. Next, I want to cover how to improve your BMR and your metabolism rate. So how to increase the body metabolism rate? A person metabolic capacity will decline with age. Just now when I mentioned, if you're 20 years old, your skin metabolizes faster. If you're 60, it'll take longer, right? So healthy physical state. Healthy physical state is a basic guarantee for enhancing your metabolism. So you need a healthy physical state. How to keep your body healthy and physically, what are the things you need to do, okay, to improve the metabolism of the human body? We should start from the following aspect. But first of all, your body must have sufficient energy supply. So metabolism requires energy consumption. Metabolism will decrease when the supply is insufficient. So I will cover later how you increase the energy. So this is to mention that if you have sufficient energy, your metabolism rate will be better. If you don't have sufficient energy, your metabolism rate will be reduced. So substance that provide energy, which are the substance? Like I say, the food include carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, and mineral. So vitamin and mineral play an important role in metabolic processes, because your range of food, our major range of food is carbo, protein, and fat, right? So the vitamin and mineral will help in the metabolic process. So the second aspect is to have a good lifestyle. Because why? If you want to have a healthy physical, then your lifestyle must be regular, get up early, go to bed early, don't be tired or stay up late, so that your body can have plenty of energy. Because having a good lifestyle will ensure that you have a healthy body. So the third aspect is to drink more water appropriately, because water is involved in most metabolic processes, and the normal metabolism of the body may be affected in the absence of water, because you need the water to go around your body, during the metabolic process. So naturally, our Amway has got very good e-spring to produce quality water. The fourth aspect is active and more exercise. Not only can you take in enough energy, but you can also consume energy through exercise and convert it into new components of the body. So when you have more energy by exercising and being active, then your metabolism will be getting better. Then mention about exercise, right? So exercise regularly, no matter how many types of exercise you go in, even a single exercise session cause changes to your metabolism. Because when you exercise, you have circulation and all this. So the American Health Association recommend adults get at least 150 minutes per week. If you split into how many times a week of moderate intensive aerobic activities or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activities. Then they also recommended adding at least 2 days per week of moderate to high intensity muscle strengthening activities like lifting weight. I will elaborate more on this one later. When trying to plan your exercise program, keep in mind that no one exercise is better than the others. Less intense workout burn fewer calories, but still provide a metabolic boost. But higher intensity workout burn more calories and greater boost to your metabolism. That's why those people who regularly exercise, you notice they have much better metabolism rate than those who not exercise so much. So just now mentioned about lifting weight, right? Any kind of exercise will boost your metabolism, but when you lift weights, you have two benefits. Increase your heart rate and burn calorie. Resistant training, because when you do resistant training, you also build muscle. And muscle in turn boosts your metabolism. So when you lift weight in whatever form, they have different type of weightlifting. It will help to boost up your building muscle, is it? So there's one survey to test this hypothesis on older adult. That means researchers examine the activities of older adult. They determine that a heavy resistance strength training program increase your BMR. Why is increased? Because it's due to an increase in muscle mass. Because when you lift weight, all this it will help you to build muscle. When your muscle mass is increased, your BMR will increase too. So your metabolism will indirectly become better. Keep in mind about weightlifting. But then this benefit of weightlifting, if you are lifting enough weight and consuming the correct amount of calorie. Okay. So now this picture show that old people, why is it they're so weak and then so according to survey, muscle mass reduced by 10% every 10 years. So every 10 years, your muscle reduced by 10% if you are a person who doesn't do exercise. Or is very obviously shown in elderly people, because maybe majority, not all, there are some active senior. When they are inactive, they don't exercise, all these, their muscle becomes string, they will string, and then the muscle mass gradually reduce. So every 10 years, 10%. So how does metabolism work? That means, let's talk about the food. Every food you eat contain nutrients, right? Your body absorbs the nutrients and convert them into units of heat or calorie. The energy, the calorie provided by the food are easily used right away and stored for your body to use later. That naturally, if you eat more than what your body needs, extra calories are usually stored as fat. Okay, just now I mentioned that substance that provide energy include carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, and mineral. Okay. So first thing is they mention about protein. Why? Your body has to work hard and use calories to burn the food you eat. Each micronutrient, such as the protein, carbo, and fat, require a different amount of calorie to be digested. That is what you call TEF. If everybody mentioned about TEF, thermal effect of food. Because when you digest your protein, the thermal effect is 20 to 30%. That means you need more energy to digest it. TEF of carbohydrate is 5 to 10%. So fat is 0 to 3%. So that is why when you eat, that means eating more protein will have a greater impact on how many calories you burn to digest that meal. So in addition, protein increase make you feel full compared to fat and carbohydrate. So protein is very important to help to your body to burn the food you eat and then use up more calorie and need to use higher metabolism rate. So protein, just now I mentioned about protein, right? Protein, what is good about protein is it can reduce appetite stimulation, because after you have protein in a form of drink and meat and all the food, you don't get hungry so easily. So it reduces your appetite stimulation, reduce sense of hunger, and then regulate blood sugar and control your weight. In this picture, we can see we have our soya protein. Let's see what coming to, just now I mentioned about vitamin and mineral is very important. So in Nutrilite, I'm going to mention some of the product in Nutrilite because you need to have those nutrients and vitamin and mineral. What is so good about Nutrilite? Go behind the label, because Nutrilite is pure, because it's natural, it's organic farming, safe, because there's a lot of scientific research into it and all this, and control, and then it's effective. So all these are tested and is able to be traceability. So every product that is produced will be very much supervised and with the traceability certificate. So Nutrilite is a very good first organic vitamin and mineral in the world. The first company who produced the vitamin and mineral in the world in 1937. So just now when I mentioned about protein, you can have your protein from your meat, from other sources, but then are you sure that you can, your body can absorb all the new protein that you get it from your meat and food, all this? So we have a product in Nutrilite, we have a protein powder. We have, let's say this one is all plant protein powder. What is so special about this? It's the #1 selling protein supplement brand. So made from natural non-GMO source, tri-blend of soya, whey, and yellow peas, provide balanced amount of 9 essential amino acids. This is very important. Non-artificial flavor, preservative, colorants, lactose-free, dairy-free, vegetarian-friendly, low impact, calorie-free to support a healthy diet. And in PTCAAS score is 1. That means is you can absorb your protein, amino acid very well. So it's an excellent product from MA, from Nutrilite. And how much do you need for the plant protein powder? Let's say for this all plant protein powder, 1 scoop 8 gram is 40 calories. So it's 8 gram of protein. So normally if you want to build muscle and if you are active in exercise, all these, you can aim for 1.2 to 1.6 per kilogram of body weight. If not, the general guide is 1 gram per kilogram of your body weight. Lean protein has positive benefit on weight management, support maintaining muscle during weight loss. So these all plant protein also help you to maintain your muscle and then maybe even firm up your muscle. So we have 4 flavor from Nutrilite. We have the green tea, mixed berry flavor, and the chocolate. Then next come to, just now when we talk about food, let's say beside our good choice of our daily food, if you have no time, if you're working outside, you want to have a full meal, you can choose our body key meal replacement, because inside it has 22 mineral and vitamin, and then 70 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber, and it's only 200 calories. So just add water, so it can be almost one very good meal. You can have it for breakfast, and you can have it for to-go meal, something like that. There's another choice. So, okay, talking about vitamin and mineral, we have many range. in Nutrilite. You can have a look. But the very basic one, normally we chose the vitamin B, C, calcium, omega, all plant protein, and then we have the probiotic for our gut health. Then on top of that, if we have, we can consume the multivitamin and mineral, I call double X, and we also have CoQ10 for your heart health and plus for your circulation and your brain health, your kidney health, and then the mu teasel and dendron is for your liver. So if you have taken most of our basic, or you want to try our product, you can start with the basic, then add on to this few range, and definitely we have a lot in our Nutrilite catalog, our office and this. You can check with the person who bring you tonight for this talk. And talking about the mineral and vitamin, now I'm going into how do you select your food. That naturally your selection of food will make a lot of difference in your nutrition and all these things. So now we have this healthy plate. Healthy plate is quarter, half. So just remember that you need quarter plate of protein. Protein can be in a meat or what other form of protein. And a quarter plate of whole grain, whole grain rice or some other whole grain. And then half a plate of fruits and veggies. So this is what you call by quarter, half. In Malaysia, it's called suku sabarun. So you can remember it very well. So you fill the plate with whole grain, and then quarter plate of protein, and then half a plate of fruits and vegetables. And it's very easy to follow, even though you're having a meal outside, the proportion. So this is a healthy choice. Then next. So just now I mentioned that coming to improve your metabolism, exercise is very important, and mineral, vitamin, and nutrients, and protein, carbohydrate, and fat. So this picture, just a reminder. So you see, if you do exercise, you have a lot, and then drink enough sufficient supply of water. And I just want to end with this: change your metabolic rate for weight loss or maintenance. When it comes to losing weight or maintaining your current weight, your metabolism can influence your result. So when you are on a journey to lose your weight or to maintain, make sure that you have a good metabolism rate, then you'll be successful. And stay slim and healthy. That is my sharing. Thank you. Back to you, Jean.
Thank you, Miss Helen. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for that awesome sharing. Let's give Miss Helen flowers. 888. Thank you for her awesome sharing with her experience. I think, Miss Helen, I just want to compliment you. You look great today. I think you,
Thank you.
Fat to Fit program, these are the so good results, and I saw you so glowing on yourself.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear what I say, because I have actually a little bit of sore throat today.
Yeah.
the voice is a bit coarse. Okay. So
Thank you for Helen sharing. Yeah. So for the next speaker, I would like another great speaker also, Junde. So before I invite him, let me give you his background. So Junde was actually diagnosed with chronic autoimmune condition with rheumatic arthritis at only 15 years old. So over the years, he has learned and studied and applied the health and wellness information acquired from, but not limited to, nutrition and sports science to overcome his condition and discover his own body capabilities. So until today, not only that he have actually gotten himself off prescribed medication, but also able to complete a self-regulated marathon. So amazing achievement. So currently he is working full-time in fitness industry and helping individuals to live a better quality through exercise and proper nutrition. So today, she's going to share with us what is the importance of exercise for life and how through his experience, how he actually done it. So please help me give 222 flowers welcome Junde to actually share his sharing. Junde, over to you.
Thank you, Ching Ching. Hi guys, I'm Junde here. Awesome sharing by Helen. Actually, what Helen has covered actually covers part of my sharing already. So I will just see what I can add on to her sharing. Yeah, so today I'll be sharing on the importance of exercising for life, and I hope that through this sharing, y'all will be more convinced on starting your fitness journey, exercise journey throughout your lifetime. So for the first part, I'll be covering on exercise, impact on the diet and weight control portion. As you can see, this is taken from Nutrilite. There's various components that affects our weights. So some of it are the diet, the activity, stress, and sleep. So for diet, when we have a regular diet high in processed food and fast food, we actually increase our bad cholesterol, and it is also known to cause illnesses and diseases. As for activities, when most of the time in the current era, we are living a sedentary lifestyle. So it actually weakens our muscle strength, which reduces our basal metabolic rate, as mentioned by Helen just now. And the lack of sleep and irregular sleep also cause hormonal imbalances, which affects how we eat and our daily performance. So what actually affects our weight is the calories, our calories intake and our calories outtake. So to lose weight, our common sense is our calories output has to be higher than our intake. And for weight gain, our input is more than our output. So for myself, throughout, I've been stagnant at the weight of 59 kg. But recently, over the past few years, I've managed to put on 1 to 2 kg of muscle mass. So for this, actually, my body type actually is a kind of body type that burns calories very fast. So there are different types of different body types, and depending on the type of your body types, you actually have to exercise more or watch out for what you eat because some people, they put on weight easier as compared to others, such as myself. Yeah. So moving on, this is what Helen covered just now. Our daily energy expenditure actually consists of 3 components: our BMR, basal metabolic rate, physical activity, and our eating timing. So to reduce our weight, to reduce the body fat mass, by dieting is actually not sufficient, because when we reduce our calories intake, we are actually lowering our basal metabolic rate. So to actually increase our weight loss, to reduce our weight, we have to focus on expending more energy, which means focus on exercising more and building more muscles. And muscles burns twice as much energy as compared to the fats. Yeah, so focusing on physical activities will actually help you to burn more energy and promote weight loss. Yeah, at the same time, you can also get to enjoy the food you eat. So don't make life so difficult for yourself by dieting alone. Yeah. And these are some of the potential challenges that you may face when you focus solely on dieting. is a lack of energy, your loss of skeletal muscle mass, because when you reduce your calories intake, your body start to cut off energy supply to certain areas of the body, starting from the muscle. So they will start, as your calories inside your body starts to drop, they will actually convert your muscle, start burning your muscle, skeletal muscle mass, to use it for your daily, your basal metabolic rate. Yeah, and dieting also lowered the resting metabolic rate, which means if you do the equation, it actually doesn't helps in the weight loss progress. Also, after dieting, normally from research also, and from what I've seen, weight loss from dieting alone is not enough, because you can easily gain back the weight as compared to focusing on building muscles and building muscles, which can actually help to control the weight loss. So moving on, I'll be covering on the exercise and the impact on diabetes. So just to check, does anyone knows what diabetes actually means? You can type inside the chat group. Okay. I'll move on. Yeah, so diabetes actually occurs when the blood glucose level is too high, which means either the body is unable to utilize the insulin, or there isn't sufficient insulin enough in our body. So this doesn't mean that when you walk on the street, you see those people that's overweight, obese, means they have diabetes, or when you see those people who are skinny, means they don't have diabetes. Weight helps us to better identify whether the person is at higher risk of diabetes or not. But the truth is, for skinny people like us, it's very hard to tell whether or not we have this kind of condition. So according to research from the International Diabetes Federation, 1 in 11 adults are living with diabetes currently. It's expected to increase by 2020 to 150 million by 2045. So the amount of money that we spend on medical for diabetes is actually quite huge, which is $10 billion per year. So if you convert that, you can actually use that to help other areas of the countries to improve the production, productivity, etc. Help the country to develop, as instead of focusing on curing diabetes, which we can do it ourselves. So regular exercise actually helps to promote the insulin sensitivity in muscles, because when we exercise, our muscles needed the energy to burn, the calories to burn energy, to convert them to ATP, as what Helen mentioned just now. Our body burns energy through this process of ATP to generate the energy that we require to use. So during this process, it makes our muscles take up the glucose present in the blood, which reduces the blood glucose level. Next will be exercise on cancer. So how cancer is formed is when old cells do not die and instead grow out of control, forming new abnormal cells. And this may be caused by changes to DNA. Some of the things that may cause changes to DNA are the free radicals and oxidation that we experience on a day-to-day basis, such as the pollution, the food we eat, and the stress that we have on a daily basis. So exercise, by having regular exercise, can help to reduce or slow down the cancer growth at certain areas by enhancing immunity. And it also helps to increase the levels of antioxidant. What I mean by this is, when you exercise, there's this process of oxidation, which actually stimulates the body to produce their antibodies and increase the body function in removing this antioxidant, as the body is always constantly in a state of reaching homeostasis. So as compared to when you are not exercising and you are having like this daily pollution or environmental stress, your body can't really identify whether or not there's any damage to the DNA done or antioxidants present in the body. So through exercise, it can actively make the body want to recover, focus on recovering in this area, and helps to reduce the total body fat mass, which is considered a risk factor in cancer growth, and also minimize effects of various hormones and growth factors. For aging, exercise is very important because it helps to prevent sarcopenia, which is a loss of skeletal muscles of the functions with the advance of the age. And this condition increase especially in older adults who have been leading a sedentary lifestyle, which is very common in our current era. So some of the consequences of this is that the person will lose up to 10% of the muscle mass per 10 years. Every 10 years, there's a loss in the muscle strength, decline in bone mineral density, and significantly reduce one's mobility. So this actually increases the risk of the person's fractures and damage done to the body from a fall. That's why sometimes you hear from the news or from your relatives that their parents fall down and injured their back, paralyzed, those kind, because one of the reasons may be because their muscle strength is not there to support and their bones are very weak. So the impact from the fall actually caused this paralysis. So as you can see in these two pictures, which one would you rather be, the right or the left? As you make more money, which one would you want to be? The right, you can enjoy life, enjoy the food you eat, and spend the money that you earn, work hard earning. Or on the left, on your left is the one that you can enjoy life. On the right is the one where you have to suffer, spend the money, the hard-earned money that you earn, to try to preserve your life longer as you sit on a wheelchair and suffer from the effects of aging. So aging helps to improve the psychological well-being and quality of life, and also increase muscle strength and show improvement in the muscle strength. Finally, is the effects of brain exercise on the brain. So what it actually does is it improves the cognitive functions, reduce age-related mental illnesses such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease, treat symptoms of Parkinson's disease, lessen the severity of depression and anxiety, and reduce the negative effects of chronic stress. So for example, how exercise reduce the depression and anxiety, the severity is, and then exercise such as running actually cause us to have this kind of runner's high, which means there's a period of time when we experience dopamine rush. So during this period, we are actually very happy, feel free, carefree, this kind of stuff, which reduces our depression and anxiety level. So how does it happen? During exercise, multiple regions of the brain are being stimulated, and there's an increased expression of the neurotrophic factors. What it means by that is they promote the survival of the neurons and axons inside our body, increase blood flow to the brain by as much as 20%, and increase neurogenesis, meaning after a certain age, our body actually stops producing neurons. So by doing exercise, it actually helps to form new neurons in the brain to help to form new connections. So after all this, how do you actually go about starting your exercise journey? Is via self-discipline, meaning you set a task. Let's say you have a goal, you set a task and you go for it. But the task have to be SMART, so specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and there's a time frame to it. So sometimes during this journey, you might think, hey, it's a smooth journey, but no, it's not. Sometimes you may face with injury, illnesses. These kind of little setbacks will actually put a hinder to your exercise journey. But the most important thing is being grateful for what you have achieved during this period of time, to think about what you have achieved so far and how you can improve, how you can leverage on this setback to improve on your exercise journey. So far, what I've done, I have autoimmune disease, which means my immune system is going on a haywire basis. When I fall sick, my sickness will last for a few months, which will put a stop in my exercise journey. But what got me started was the end goal I had in mind, which is to complete an Ironman. So to do that, I have to start back slow, 10 minutes, 30 minutes per day per gym session, to get back the consistency. Once the consistency is there, I can start to increase the volume again. Next is the association. By surrounding yourself with people who are fitness, gym, those kind of enthusiasts, you can actually motivate yourself more to exercise, as compared to surrounding yourself with people who are like gaming, lazy. These kind of people will bring you down and lower your motivation to go out and exercise for the day. And the most important thing is during your fitness journey is to enjoy and have fun. That's the most important thing that I've learned so far. Without joy and fun, it's very hard for you to continue in this journey. So these are some of the ways to start exercising regularly. You can start off by 2 to 3 times per week with minimum 40 to 60 minutes per day. If you are those kind of person who just started exercising, you can actually start with lower number of the duration exercise can be lower, meaning about 15 to 30 minutes. So from there, you start to show up more frequently, exercise. Then eventually one day your mind will click and you can increase the duration to 45, 60, 1 hour, 2 hours. Next is to gain knowledge from fitness accounts, blogs, and videos on social media, and asking friends who are experienced in this industry to show you how to do certain exercises, and asking them whether or not can you work out with them. And most of the time they will say yes. Next is motivation. Start small. Small habits compound and focus on your intrinsic factors. Because if you keep on focusing on your end goal, those big goals, you'll feel very unachievable. Like my Ironman, very unachievable. But have to start small steps. And the thing that you do every day, exercise every day, will actually compound to the end goal, to reach your end goal. So these are some of the products that I'll be sharing later, which may be beneficial for you in your fitness journey. First is the eSpring water. Why do I say this? Because 70% of the fluid in our body is water, and the rate of recovery from our workout is also dependent on the amount of water we taking. So eSpring actually reduces 140 potential health effect contaminants destroys more than 99.9% of waterborne bacteria and viruses, and retains beneficial minerals. So this helps in preventing us from lowering our risk of falling ill, because when we exercise, after a certain period of time, our body at this time frame where we are very susceptible to illnesses and diseases. So having e-spring helps to reduces the likelihood of us getting certain bacteria and viruses illnesses. And our kidney actually is the organ that filters most of our water. So if you drink those tap water, that unclean water, it will take up more energy, and our kidney will be more tired in a sense, because they have to keep on filtering those unclean water. Yeah. Next will be vitamin B. Vitamin B, because there's a limited ability to store in the body in the long term, so it must be replenished regularly and acts as a catalyst in the energy metabolism. So in the current newly formulated vitamin B, it contains spirulina and has a similar design as the BioC, which is the extended release. The 8-hour extended release is very good for individuals who are exercising or who constantly feels tired, because vitamin B helps to burn energy to keep us awake and moving throughout the day. Next is Calmet D. Calcium is lost through our skin, hair, nails, hair, sweat, urine, and feces daily, and our body cannot produce new calcium. So when we exercise more, we actually sweat, which means we will lose a lot of calcium. And calcium is one of the ions that is important in activating the muscles, because there's in every muscle tissue there is this nerves connected to it. So our calcium ions actually activate this connection to trigger the movement of the muscles. And as for magnesium, it involved in energy metabolism and protein synthesis. It's also necessary for calcium absorption and helps in mobilization of calcium. Another function of magnesium is helps the muscle to relax. So after we exercise, where our muscle is very tight, cramp, all those, by increasing our magnesium intake, it helps to reduce those tightness and fatigue in our muscles. Helps our muscles to relax, basically. And vitamin D promotes calcium absorption. So when you put all these three together, your calcium absorption in our body is actually very high, which is a good product from Amway. And next will be the whey protein. It helps to, just now Helen covered on the all plant protein. So now I'll be touching on whey protein. So for whey protein, we are using, it's important for muscle toning and recovery. It helps to increase in lean muscle fiber adaptation and rebuild and repair lean muscle tissues. It contains branch-chain amino acids such as leucine, isoleucine, and valine. These are the part of the 9 essential amino acids that our body cannot produce, and we have to source it from food. It also contains superfood such as spirulina and chia seeds. So a daily recommendation of our protein intake will be 0.8 to 1 gram per kg body weight for people who are living a sedentary lifestyle, 1.2 to 1.4 gram for people who are living an active lifestyle, and 1.2 to 1.7 gram for individuals who are like athletes doing endurance exercise activities, or those very active. And with that, I've come to the end of my sharing. I hope what I've shared can have helped you all to see a clearer picture on why it's important to exercise and begin your exercise journey as early as possible. With that, I'll pass it back to Ching Ching.
Thank you so much, Junde, for those. I think it's coming from his own personal sharing. Let's give Junde 888 flower for his great sharing. Exercise, diet, and control. So he shared about how does exercise can improve in diabetes, exercise how to prevent cancer, exercise how to actually let us age gracefully and age without losing the muscle mass. And then how does the exercise can actually help us to keep our brain health. So, and it doesn't only end there, it also share about the products, how he uses and apply on his own and share. Those are all the uses that actually he himself experienced that. Thank you, Junde, for that great sharing. Okay, let's give him a flowers, clap, and for that great sharing, yeah. So we have come to the end, but it's not end yet. I would like to invite Diamond Janet to give a closing speech. After that, I also want to actually give a highlight on the next week's speaker. Diamond, over to you, Diamond.
Okay, thank you, Chin Chin. Wow, we must thank Helen, Master Junde for such a great sharing. In fact, I find for Enway business, besides offering us a new dimension of seeing how we can manage our financials and our life, the very, very important thing indeed is that we ourselves gain on how we can really keep ourselves healthy. And that, I think, go beyond money. That really go beyond many, many things, because that gives us quality life. I myself, if let's say without this environment, I am still very much a person that chasing just for money, chasing for some quality time with family. But now I am so happy to say that this business actually do expose me to friendship and associations and knowledge that giving ourselves a better and healthy lifestyle. And today, very appropriately, both of the topics are so interrelated and so important, because as all of us are really, struggling through life to make life better life, the very important thing is how to keep ourselves mobile, how to keep ourselves energized, how to really eat more, enjoy more, metabolize more, detox more, and having a better capacity to laugh, to love, and to earn more. Okay, so really what I would encourage all is that do join the program organized by Enway about the wellness. Do join our program on Fat to Fit. Reason is that is the one that keep ourselves focused and disciplined, so we can slowly, gradually adjusting ourselves towards a better and healthy lifestyle. In fact, what Jin Jin said is correct. Today, Helen looks so pretty. It's true. So this coming Friday, we will be having our sharing on the closing event, the closing journey of the Fat to Fit. So do join us. Even you may or may not be really in a stay fit journey, but do join us. Okay. With that, I pass it back to Chin Chin. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Diamond. Let's give Diamond 888 for sharing. So before we end, I would like to give you all the next week or probably coming up highlights. Yeah. So like Diamond say, so we have actually closed and our Fat to Fit round 3 journey. So we are going to have this closing session on 20th May, this Friday, 8:30. All are welcome, whether or not you have joined or not joined, or you are new here. Come to join us. Like just now, Junde also mentioned, everything starts with self-discipline. Alone, we find it hard to start ourselves, yeah. But because of we have a team of people, let's come join us and watch the transformation journey of each of us. And then with that, we do hope that it encourages you. You can start from small steps. It starts from the atomic habits, such as now Junde actually shared. A small step, a small win, one at a time. Yeah. So come and join us this Friday, 8:30 p.m. So for the next week, we have another awesome speaker, Mr. Kevin Wee, who is graduated from NTU and is now a respected entrepreneur. He actually owns a sizable asset-based distribution business with a training company on his own. And he also is an established speaker, spoken over 100 schools and organizations. So next week, Kevin is going to share with us how to be a change maker. So do stay tuned and then come and join us next week. With that, I would like to end session tonight. Goodbye, everyone, and good night.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Night.
Night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye
See you.
bye.
See you.